Good evening, everyone. Oh, I like that. I don't know who yelled that out, but I like it. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats as we're about to begin tonight's program. I just want to take a minute and welcome all of you to Hollenbeck PAL's 17th Annual Awards Gala. First, let me thank the Taglian for welcoming all of us to this beautiful venue every year. It's amazing, the food is amazing, the venue is amazing, so please give the Taglian a round of applause. All right, so everyone will find a place card in front of you on your table. On that place card, there will be two QR codes. The QR code on the left, down at the bottom, that is for you to view our digital program book. And then the QR code on the right is for you to donate if you feel inspired to do so. So everyone, please enjoy the food, sit back, relax, and prepare to be inspired.
I was messing up a lot, like at home and in school. I wasn't doing good in school.
I came to PAL when I was a sophomore in high school. I was failing classes and doing drugs. I would skip class a lot to just go with my friends and do drugs, and we would go to the restrooms or behind the school.
What's the emotion coming from?
Because my sophomore year, my parents were pretty disappointed. They didn't want to look at me in the face because they were pretty ashamed of what my actions were.
The parents would come to us and they just needed help. They were desperate.
I know some homegirls who got into gangs in my area. It's all because they don't have anyone, they're lost. Their parents don't care.
The parents, we trained them to be parents.
And then ever since my mom had came for help here, it kind of changed.
My case manager, Owen, he keeps in touch with me, so he helps keep me on track.
I don't feel alone anymore, and I have friends, and it's really a blessing for me because it's something that I really needed, and I finally got it.
Y'all gotta follow your dreams, and this program gave us a second chance to do that.
Over the years, we've had several volunteers, including myself, be Santa for the kids. And it's really something to gain the trust of families. No one takes it for granted. You have to tell them all the time you love them. It's what kids need. It's what they want to hear.
I strongly believe PAL is changing lives. I do. It's in my heart.
After PAL, when I graduated from high school, I felt really accomplished. I don't know, I felt like I made my parents proud. Right now, I am working at Home Depot, and I'm trying to get into cosmetology school to be able to get my certificate in cosmetology. I'm proud of myself. My name is Andrea Evaristo, and PAL helped me believe in myself.
All right, so we're a little bit out of order here, and I'm going to bring our super funny MC up here in a minute. But before we do that, and after we've started eating, I'm just going to go ahead and take a moment to bless this food that we've already started eating. But it still needs to be blessed. So if everyone will take a moment, bow your heads, close your eyes. Heavenly Father, first and foremost, we thank you for waking us all up this morning and allowing us to see another one of your beautiful days. We thank you for bringing us all together here this evening. Heavenly Father, we ask that you allow us to remain in a mindset of gratitude, a mindset of peace, a mindset of love, and not take for granted all of the little things, Lord. We thank you for all of the blessings. We thank you for the lessons. In Jesus' name we pray. Thank God. Amen. All right. So now you guys get relaxed because he gave me 17 cue cards of introduction here to read. But I would like to introduce you guys to our MC for the evening, Mr. Jesse Nunez, who has been a longtime Hollenbeck Powell supporter and is one of the best and funniest MCs and live auctioneers in Los Angeles. You better give me my 20 bucks for that. Jesse has a diverse work experience in various industries. He's currently the CEO of Conducier, a strategy consultancy that specializes in audience monetization, which he founded in 2024. He also serves as the vice president and co-founder of the Jaime and Blanca Harin Foundation, which serves to support the academic efforts of Latinos majoring in journalism in the greater Los Angeles area. Recently, he served as the president and CEO of the Culver City Chamber of Commerce, responsible for the organization's profitability, strategic planning, and member engagement. Before the Chamber of Commerce, Jesse co-founded and led 5MX Inc., a mobile digital brand development platform startup. Jesse also held positions at the Los Angeles Dodgers, leading the partnership and revenue division, handling Spanish media and Latino initiatives. Before his time with the Dodgers, he led his own marketing and production agency, Hyperactive Media Inc. Jesse was born and raised in El Sereno, graduated from Loyola Marymount University with a bachelor's degree in political science. He's been a longtime resident of Whittier, California, where he resides with his wife and 4 children and enjoys long walks on the beach. Without further ado, Mr. Jesse Nunez.
None of that stuff was true. I just wanted to hear DJ talk all that time. Good evening, everyone. How is everybody doing? Oh, that's what we want to hear. The children are here, so we're going to keep it very clean tonight and not mention any drop programs. They're not going to know what I'm talking about, but that's okay, because we're honored tonight to have with us some amazing folks, and we're honoring an amazing institution that's been here for 20 years. Another round of applause for PAL and its 20-year anniversary. You know, we're blessed to have Robert Arcos with us, Jim McDonald, Bill Fierro. Is Bill here? Bill. One of these gentlemen is going to lead an amazing institution. The other 2 are going to be part of DROP. So congratulations, whoever's going to get that amazing bonus. Now you can get something for the wife, a little something extra. It'll be nice. But as just as important, we have with us a newcomer to the 14th Councilmanic District, to the Hollenbeck Division, Captain Jerry Davila. Round of applause for all these gentlemen, please. Jerry, it's not your time yet, though, Jerry. No, but look at that. Jerry's prepared. I like that. You know, I hope you gentlemen, Bill, Robert, and Jim, noticed that Jerry got up really fast. So, you know, he's looking for a promotion. I see assistant chief in your future. I do. Like, that kind of action is good. Tonight, it's about recognizing our amazing everyday heroes and successful students with a great story to share. And it's the great work of Hollenbeck PAL and its flagship and highly successful diversion program. Those of you who came in and hopefully bidded on a lot of auction items saw some of the lovely images that we have through the history of PAL. And again, the program is now hosted at Hollenbeck, Southwest, Southeast, Rampart, and Central Division. So again, a round of applause for a great and amazing program that they're doing. You know, the program is really special. As DJ mentioned, I'm a son of El Sereno. Lombardi Boulevard, in case anyone wants to know. But you know, it's one of a kind. You're bringing together officers, civilian staff, MSWs, BSWs, nonprofits, and universities, all working together to keep the kids out of the jail system, right? And we're helping parents become supportive advocates. As a parent of 4 children, no one told me how to become a parent. It's an on-the-job kind of learning experience. So for many folks, if you don't have a model, if you don't have someone that you're able to draw inspiration from, it's sometimes tough, right? So all of these folks are working together to try to keep the kids on a positive path. And the diversion program is vital to our community, especially where gangs and gang violence happen daily. Kids can be easily drawn into a lifestyle of negativity, and the diversion program continues to make a difference. So in 2023, the program reported a 71% success rate. 68 of its 96 students choosing a positive path. So that's something that we should really congratulate PAL. You know, another reason why it's vital is that the amount of savings that it does for the community, right? It costs, to incarcerate a youth, it costs $300,000 a year to incarcerate, more than $300,000 a year to incarcerate a juvenile in our system, right? So if we were to just save 10 kids, right? That's nearly $3 million, right? That we'd be able to save the community. And what would we do with that investment? Well, those $3 million can serve over 3,000 kids. And not that we're going to raise $3 million tonight, but I really hope you guys hit the auction items. Not that we're going to raise $3 million tonight, but the idea is that over time, over the 20 years of PAL's existence, the idea here is that we're saving the community, and more importantly, saving these kids, right? But we're saving the community an incredible amount of resources that can be allocated to other things. So our goal tonight is to raise at least $20,000 to help celebrate PAL's 20th anniversary. I like the way, Lorraine, you put that together. That's a very nice tie-in. That's very good. And I know we're going to get there. And there's a couple easy ways to donate. So first, if everyone could take out their cell phone, and you're going to look up my Venmo. I'm just kidding. On your table, there should be a QR code located on the right side of the placard that's on your, and I'd like everyone, for those of you who do not know how to use a QR code, Jerry Davila is quite ready to help you with that. Mr. On the spot, I know he's ready. Or his daughter could help with the scanning the QR code. But anyway, scan the QR code, and now you're going to be able to make a donation in any amount. And as you can see above in the screen above, it's very, very simple. And as they say in France, voila, as you make a donation. So the other way to do it is that if you're completely afraid of technology, you can text donate, right, to 41444. And that way you're able to make a donation and help out with tonight's fundraising goal. We're very, very excited that you are here with us tonight. So I'll give everyone a chance to do that. We expect at least a 25, no, I'm just kidding. We want everyone to make sure that they have a chance to donate. So tonight we have with us, you're like a baby, Jerry. When you think about it, you're a baby to Hollenbeck. I wanted to point that out. We have with us Captain Jerry Davila, or as his mother would say, Gerardo. He was born in East Los Angeles. He began his career with the LAPD on June 12, 1995. He worked most of his career as a police officer in Southeast Division. He was a police officer 2, police officer 3. As a field training officer, he was a vice investigator and a police officer 3+1. He was a slow. Prior to being promoted to sergeant in 2007, as a sergeant, Captain Davila worked various divisions, including Southwest Division, Jail Division, Internal Audits and Inspections, and Harbor Division. Did you get on a boat, Jerry? Oh, that's awesome. We should do that as an auction item. Get you on the boat with Jerry. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. At Harbor Division, you do the drop program, you'll be able to get a bigger boat. I'm just letting you know that, At Harbor Division, Captain Davila worked the following assignments: Assistant Watch Commander, Vice Officer in Charge, and Training Coordinator. In 2017, Captain Davila was promoted to Lieutenant and transferred to Southwest Division. In 2019, he was promoted to Lieutenant 2 at Operations Central Bureau, where his assignment was the Bureau Vice Commander. Captain Davila then transferred back to Southwest Division as the officer in charge of the Gang Impact Unit, where he oversaw the daily operations of the gang enforcement detail. You know, that's a GED that you don't want to get, right? You want to stay away from that. And the Narcotics Enforcement Detail. How could I forget that? In February of 2024, Captain Davila was promoted to Captain 1 and served the Newton community. In January of 2024, Captain Davila was promoted to the commanding officer of Hollenbeck area. Captain Davila earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Applied Studies from Cal State Dominguez Hills, otherwise known as Compton. He also earned a master's degree in public administration from Cal State University Northridge. Captain Davila has also taught criminal justice courses at Cal State University Fullerton, go Titans. Captain Davila is married with 2 adult children. His son David works as a cybersecurity specialist in Virginia. Is that like CIA talk? Is that code? Yeah, I figured. And his daughter Anna has begun her studies in the field of nursing. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Captain Gerardo Jerry Davila.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome again. And Jesse, where'd you go? Jesse, thank you. Jesse's like the cousin you see once a year at Thanksgiving, right? I felt like I've known you my entire life. So welcome everybody to Hollenbeck Pell's 17th Annual Awards Gala. And thank you again for being part of tonight's celebration and acknowledging the great work of Hollenbeck Pell, which serves roughly about 1,000 youth annually and their parents. As the area captain for Hollenbeck, I'm happy to share of our ongoing partnership with Hollenbeck Pell, where they refer youth and parents to Pell's programs and knowing that they will be well taken care of through Pell's positive youth development services, focusing on education and leadership, health and fitness, career guidance, and delinquency and violence prevention. This commitment by Pell helps in the overall safety of our community and is an exemplary model of community policing, strengthening the bond between the LAPD and our community. So thank you, everybody. I'd like to acknowledge once again the parents that put in the time and effort with their kids in this program. Gracias. We appreciate you, parents. Now, I'd like to acknowledge some folks we haven't acknowledged yet. And I know he doesn't want me to. Officer Don Levier, if you're in here, he asked me not to acknowledge him. This young man really busts his butt for Hollenbeck Pell, and I appreciate you. I'm pretty sure Hollenbeck Pell appreciates you as well. Don, thank you. Yeah, well deserved. And so I'm also going to ask the following folks, if they are in here, to please stand up. I'd like to acknowledge you. Ms. Lorraine Garcia, the Executive Director of Hollenbeck Pell. There she is, way over there in the corner. Monica Talamantes, Hollenbeck Pell Case Manager. If you're in here, please stand up. She may be outside. Okay. Maria Martinez, Hollenbeck Pell Case Manager. If you're in here, outside in the front. Okay. Amy Roa, if you're in here, please stand. If you're in the front, I'm sure you're standing. Okay. Catherine de la Torre, Case Manager for Hollenbeck Pell, also in the front. And Julissa Romero, the Media Manager for Hollenbeck Pell. Are you here? Are you in the house? Over there. Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate you. And lastly, it's an awkward time for the LAPD, right? We're awaiting this big announcement from the mayor to see who's going to run this incredible police department. I'm not going to tell you who I'm voting for or who I'm rooting for. They may or may not be in this room, I don't know. But I would like to acknowledge some individuals in this room, not because I have to, but because I want to. LAPD Assistant Chief Blake Chow, who's sitting right here. Thank you, sir, for coming out. This next one might take me a few seconds. Former LAPD Assistant Chief, former LA County Sheriff, former Long Beach Police Chief, Jim McDonald. I know he's here. There he is. Thank you, sir, for joining us. this one might take me a few seconds as well. Former LAPD Assistant Chief and the current Chief of the Bureau of Investigation with the Los Angeles District Attorney's Office, Robert Arcos. You still here? Thank you for joining us, sir. Appreciate you as well. I'd like to also acknowledge LAPD Commander Valenzuela, who's sitting right here, right in front of me, and LAPD Commander Jonathan Tom, who I saw earlier. I'm not sure if he's still in the room or not. Here he is. Thank you, sir, both of you for joining us. And lastly, I've had the pleasure of attending a few of the graduations, and I didn't realize how important this was to families, not just in Hollenbeck, but throughout Los Angeles County. This program is essential for those youths that need a second and third chance. I didn't realize it until I attended some of those ceremonies, how important it is for the parents, right? How do I know this? Because I too was from the East LA area, raised, born at White Memorial Hospital, like probably some of you here, right? I too needed a second and third chance. So I know what it feels like. If I did it, you can do it. I got to where I wanted to be because I got a second and a third chance. So I'm living proof that this program absolutely works. And I'm appreciative and I'm grateful for the Hollenbeck PAL, and I appreciate everybody's involvement in this. Lastly, the young lady there is my 21-year-old daughter, not my wife. Some people were like, man, this guy. I was gonna bring my wife, she's at work, working some overtime hours for us, but I brought my beautiful daughter, Anna, to just feel what it's like to participate in this great event. So thank you for coming and joining me. And Jesse, come on back. I'll see you at Thanksgiving as well.
Another round of applause for Captain Davila. Obviously an amazing addition to Hollenbeck, and I think one of the things that we get to take, I feel like I'm Jerry Lewis doing the telethon. So far we've raised $3,355, so give yourselves a round of applause. I know if we keep going, I'll read all the names and then embarrass everyone who did not do it. I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna do that. But thank you to the Chow family, $50, the McDonald family, $250. Oh, let's see where this lines up. Fierro, $100. Gosh, you could match McDonald with another $150. Just saying, I'm looking for Arcos and I don't see that. I don't see that, but we're gonna get there. Oh no, I see it now. I see it there. Look at that, Blake Fierro, $100, very nice. I think it's important. Captain Davila made a very interesting and very salient point. The kids need to have an example, and I think I applaud all of you who are part of the program. And again, being a son of El Sereno, you need to have an example, and it is obviously important that everyone participate. And to keep this program running, it's vitally important. And one of the things he mentioned was Lorraine Garcia and all the work that she's done to keep this going. So I'd like to introduce and bring to the stage two great women who embody this leadership definition that we're talking about tonight. One leads a thriving corporation, and the other leads an accomplished nonprofit. Cindy Spurgeon is the CEO of Sigel Group and an HPAL board member, and Lorraine Garcia is the Hollenbeck PAL Executive Director. Ladies and gentlemen, Lorraine and Cindy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful night at the Taglian Center, am I right? Excellent. It is my honor tonight to welcome our generous sponsors who make all of the programs at PAL possible. The cherished staff here at Hollenbeck PAL, who work so tirelessly for our PAL kids. And I want to give them a big round of applause because it's a lot to put an event like this together, let alone all the work they're doing every day. So, and also the fine officers and commanders at LAPD who offer their time and their support to this organization to keep them going and keep them motivated and support them in any way possible. All of the HPAL programs that you hear about tonight touch so many people and enable a bright and shining future for our youth of tomorrow. As I started to prepare for this evening, I wanted to reflect a little bit and realized how quickly a year went by and how much work is done. I feel a great sense of pride when I see our PAL kids who realize all of the possibilities are right there in front of them and what the future holds for them, and they gain an understanding of what an amazing life that they can have. Recently, I was happy to attend our diversion program graduation, and I witnessed a parent stand on a stage and stop the program and to profess his love for his daughter and his undying support. And it was really a very honest and touching moment. And without the PAL programs that you support, none of this would be possible. And I'm going to go off script a little bit here, which I promised I wouldn't, but DJ encouraged me to go off script. If you are inspired by tonight and you want to get involved and you have something to offer, if you want to be a mentor, if your company wants to offer an internship for one of these kids for the summer, a lot of graduates coming up in our programs that need that head start, please come and see Lorraine, come and see any of the board members. We would be happy to entertain whatever you have to offer for the PAL youth. Okay, back to the script. So, and I wanted to, how about our PAL of the Year, Ivan Martinez? Amazing, right? Amazing. A recent diversion program graduate, a member of the LAPD cadet program, and of course a dedicated football player on his high school team, which is always a really big deal. Okay, Ivan, we're so proud of you. And we're so happy to be honoring you tonight and just can't wait to see what the future holds for you. The one person who just brings us all together is the glue for everybody that makes HPAL such a success, is none other than our executive director, who I'm proud to introduce tonight, Lorraine Garcia.
Thank you, Cindy. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us in celebrating our 20-year unique partnership with LAPD. But if we could, I'd like to take a moment of silence to honor two great gentlemen that we recently lost, who have been an integral part of helping us, not just raise money, but to really get the word out about what we're doing. And year after year, can't say enough about Robert. I know that Craig is here. Craig, please give Janet my very best, and thank you for always supporting us. And then to our funny guy, Rudy Moreno, who did all of our comedy shows, he also passed away, so I'd just like to take a moment. Over the past 20 years, we've been providing restorative justice services through our diversion program. And it truly is one of the most successful programs throughout the city, and LAPD looks at us as their flagship program. Our diversion program is a 6-month commitment from our youth, but it's also a 6-month commitment for their parents. Our success is because of my dedicated staff, who are also so very compassionate and hardworking, and to the police officers that assist us, that work diligently to make sure our youth understand that the choices they make all have consequences, good or bad, and how it will affect their future. We help them to understand the effects of their choices and how it impacts their family, their community, and in some cases, their victims. Tonight, we'll be honoring some of the LAPD command staff, and we'll also be honoring Ivan Martinez. I'd like to thank my entire staff, which is to the right of me, that's Monica, Maria, and Catherine, and to my left, Hank, Amy, and then I know JC's not on our staff, but he's definitely one of our family members. I know that I get a lot of the thanks, but it's truly because of the staff and what they do every day. I'd like to thank my board of directors, Cindy Spurgeon, Glenda Brooks, Jory Potts, Anna Garcia, Natalie Torres Serrano, Herbert Harding, Margarita Amador, Henry Gonzalez, Heath Bowes, Susanna Lopez, and Mitzi Fierro. Please stand for a moment because they too make it all work well for us. I'd also like to thank our longtime sponsors, the Brooks family, Patty's Way Foundation, ESPN, Reyes Coca-Cola, the LAPD Youth Foundation, Fogo de Chao, Citizens Business Bank, the LAPD Command Officer Association, Susan Chu and John Cades, the Alicon Group, USC, and to our new sponsors, the Southwest Regional Carpenters Union, Bank of California, the Fierro family, and Tracy Chavarria. Thank you so much. And now I'd like to introduce one of my behavioral case managers, Monica Talamantes, who's been working with our Parmesan youth for over 9 years, and she is the case manager that worked with Ivan and did a really good job. Monica?
Good evening. Thank you all for being here in support of the work that we do with youth across LA County through the Hollenbeck PAL Diversion Program. My name is Monica Talamantes, and I am a behavioral health case manager. It is my pleasure to be up here tonight to present the award for Youth of the Year. This youth has demonstrated dedication and resilience while being in our program. I do not doubt that he will meet any and all goals that he sets for himself. He has a heart of gold and wears it on his sleeve. He also has a strong and very large village right behind him rooting him on. I'm proud to be a part of it now. It has been a pleasure working with him, and we all wish him the best in his future endeavors. Please help me welcome our Youth of the Year, Ivan Martinez.
Good evening. My name is Ivan Martinez, and I want to thank everyone who is here tonight celebrating this nomination with me and my family. I would also like to thank Hollenbeck PAL Get It Straight program for selecting me as the Youth of the Year. I was enrolled into this program because I was not listening to my mom and getting into fights at school with the risk of getting expelled. I didn't know it then, but now I know, and I'm glad my mom switched me schools and found this program for us. My experience working with my case manager, Monica, was a life changer. She guided me through my rights and wrongs and was always there to support me and motivate me. She believed in me. One of the biggest things I learned while in this program was to be mindful and who I'm hanging out with and who I call a friend. I learned to be more self-aware of my actions and learn to make smarter choices. With the support I received with my case manager and my family, I pushed myself to do better in school. I also got the courage to join the LAPD cadet program, and I'm proud to share that I'm the part of the graduating class of 0324. Thanks to all the guidance I received through the Hollenbeck PAL program and my case manager, I am confident in everything I do, and I'm currently a freshman at Woodrow Wilson High School. And part of the Police Academy Magnet program. I hope to graduate high school and attend USC while participating in the Police Academy training to become an LAPD officer. Thank you, Hollenbeck Powell, for everything, making a difference in my minds and my family's lives. Thank you, Monica, for reminding me that I can.
Can we please give him another round of applause as we award him his award? Thank you, everybody.
One more time for Ivan Martinez. We could use a lot more Ivans than a lot more Caspers or Spookies. One of the things before I forget, we also have with us former Deputy Chief Jose Perez here with us tonight. Where is he at? Thank you so much for being with us tonight. He now runs an organization that I cannot pronounce, but he has lovely business cards, so if you want, with a QR code, so you can take advantage of that. One of the things that we really wanted to take a look at is that we're going to give you a chance to just finish eating. We're going to take about a 10-minute break and then finish eating, but I wanted to leave you with a couple things. That tonight we're going to do a live auction, and we really are interested in having you help us raise money for these children and for the youth of Hollenbeck and all the other divisions that they help out. Hollenbeck is only 15.2 square miles, yet it has over 30 active street gangs. So the odds are stacked against the kids right from the get-go. And so, that a lot of times when they're going to school, they have to walk through, different gang territories just to get to school. So let's help them. Let's raise some money. We're gonna, eat a little bit of the amazing food that the Taglian has prepared for us. As we see some of the staff out there, let's give a round of applause to the wait staff for us, please. And we'll be back in just a minute. And by the way, I forgot to mention that I am rooting for a particular individual who is of average Mexican height to win the chief position, because short Mexican Americans really need a representative. So Robert Arcos, I'm rooting for you. No offense, Jim, but the short guy's got to stay together. 5'6", 220. You're a little bit better than me, but we got to stick together. I'm just letting you know. All right, eat, enjoy, and we'll be back in 10 minutes. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, just really quickly, if there's anyone that is interested in any of our silent auction items, if you saw there's something out there that you bid on, and when you make sure that you're still the high bidder, silent auction closes at 8:30. So you got just under 20 minutes to go ahead and check that. Thank you.
All right, did everyone get a chance to eat? Hopefully everybody made a burrito with the tortillas. The Armenian tortillas are amazing. And that Armenian guacamole is fantastic. I don't know if anyone's had that either. I have no idea what I'm eating, but it was amazing. So, you know, I need that piano music when I talk to my children. It would be a lot easier for them to get me. Okay, real quick, we've got some, we're gonna be starting our live auction, but before I forget, you've got 5 minutes before the silent auction ends. So if you think someone overbid you on any of the items that you're looking forward to, please somebody bid on that tie collection, because it's Luis Arandia, who's a very great guy, and he's gonna be very sad that no one bid on his ties. So please somebody bid on the ties, it would be great. I believe there's a large collection of dark blue ties in that selection if you want to trade them out for any of you guys that are looking for an upgrade on the uniform. I know you can't deduct any of that anymore, but you know, that's okay. We'll figure that out. All right. So one more time, where are we at, guys, on our little ticker? Where are we at on, can we bring that up? I'm sorry, I'm throwing a wrench over there. All right, we're at $41.95. Woo! Look at that. Former Deputy Chief Jose Perez is at $50. We'll start calling out the names. The Chow's at 50. You know, I just want to let you know, Blake, you could overbid Jose Perez. I'm just saying. If you were so inclined. All right. So please, if you don't win an auction item, we really want you to make sure that you help us out with donating, right? It's a very important cause. And again, we want to make sure we're gonna start off tonight's auction with an amazing idea that someone came up with. And DJ, you're bringing that up now? We're not bringing it up? The wine wagon? Yeah. All right, I don't think DJ is gonna make chief. I'm just saying. But you know who could be chief? Jim McDonald. I'm just saying. Or Bill Fierro. Or Robert Arcos. What? You didn't apply? Oh, okay. Well, then do drop. You want to do drop. All right. The lovely DJ Vanna Lanier. Vanna not white. That's what I'm going to say. I'm not saying Vanna White, DJ. We've got an amazing wagon full of wine. There are bottles that are very, very expensive, and some that you might want to give to that brother-in-law that you don't like, or sister-in-law that you don't like. I have one of those. Hopefully she's not watching this. Anyway, we're going to start this off. There are 20 bottles of wine in this. If you did the average on this at $10 a bottle, you know, we should be able to get a really nice, it's worth a credible amount of money. And do we get the wagon as well? Yes. And you get to keep the wagon. So all of you who were depraved as children and didn't have a Radio Flyer wagon, here is an opportunity to get a beautiful Radio Flyer wagon full of wine. It is the ultimate adult toy. Take it down some of those hills in East LA and El Sereno, right there where the house is on the stilts. You kill it, or kill someone. All right, so we're gonna start the bidding really nice and easy. We're gonna start with $200. Do I have thank you, $200. We're gonna do it in increments of 50 to have some fun. Do I hear 250? 250 in the back, thank you so much. 300. Do I have 300? 300, thank you very much. 350. 350. Don't, Mijo, you can't. You're not 21. 350 in the back. Thank you very much. 400. You know, I didn't see Robert Arcos' name. 400. Thank you very much. You know, for the victory party, you could have all of these there. 450. 450. 450 going what? 450. Thank you so much. 500. 500. Thank you in the back. Very nice. Do I hear 550? 550. I kind of point to you so you. Oh, there we go. 550. Thank you very much. Do I hear 600? We're cutting her off at 600. She had excitement in her eyes that this was going to be her radio flyer wagon. I don't know what you guys were going to do after. TMI? That's none of my business. All right, we got 550 over here. Do I hear 600? 600. Thank you very much. 650. 650. 650. All right, there we go. You know, we love a bidding war. 700. 700. 700. All right. Way to go. 750. 750. 750. All right. There we go. Get that hand ready. 800. Okay, you can't wave anything because then that counts too if you're waving a. I got 750 over here, 800. 800. Remember, it's for kids like Ivan that we're doing this, so we really make sure. Ivan got a suit. He got everything for this evening. Let's make him happy. Come on, 800 over here, folks. I know you could do it. That's a lovely haircut you got going on. It's really nice. 750 going once. 750 going twice. So! All right. Now we've got an amazing opportunity. So hopefully this fits in your car, my dear. All right. So, some of you who were kind enough to participate in the raffle, can you get your tickets out now? All right, thank you very much. JC, what are we winning? JC's going to be bringing up the prizes so we can see this. You know what? I got a better idea. Anna, can you pick a number for me? Anna Davila, she's going to be a nurse, saving all of you. Okay, it appears that Anna picked her own number. That was very nice. Okay, JC, tell us what you're going to win.
Hello, y'all. If you guys bought a ticket, you bought a ticket for a raffle for the Jennifer Hudson Show ticket package. 8 VIP tickets for the Jennifer Hudson Show. Everything that you see here, a limited edition Stanley Cup. And yeah, good luck.
All right, so the winner is 605-732. All right, come on up. All right, a round of applause. Woo! We're going to see Jennifer Hudson. DJ is such a gentleman. I wanted to make sure you. No, I'm going to stop. You know why we're talking about you, DJ? Because I wanted you to come up here and help me with this next auction item. It is a day with SWAT. So this is an amazing opportunity. DJ, you could learn something. Yes, you could. You could see real action. You get your own nickname, so maybe you're Hondo or Pancho or one of these names that they give each other at SWAT. I don't know why. How you get a name, I don't know, right? But you get to go out and, any of you who are business people, this would be a great way to get, someone who hasn't paid an invoice. You show up with the SWAT team at their office and say, hey, Francisco, I need to collect on that invoice, buddy. So this is an amazing opportunity. You get to actually go out. You want to give me a little bit of a help with this here?
Sure. So you don't actually go out on a SWAT call out, all right? Just so there's, but what you do get to do,
You're not selling it.
Okay, my bad. We will simulate a bank robbery for you. Jesse will be the suspect. But what you do get to do is you do get to go out with SWAT for a day of their training exercises. Majority of the times you'll go up to our Elysian Park Police Academy and they'll take you through their training drills, take you into the shoot house. It's a little makeshift house where they practice breaching buildings, breaching doors, building searches, and you get to kind of, put on all the equipment and go through some practicing drills with them. They'll go through and teach you kind of just the ways SWAT does things, the purposes of SWAT, and you just kind of get to spend the day with them and hang out and go through all of the drills and practices that they actually do.
All right, let's get going. All right, so you heard what DJ said. You're going to go on a bank robbery and bust that up. I'm really hoping that some of the guys from, is anybody from West Latte here? Okay, because the West Latte guys could see some action too. I know they're on shorts and bikes and don't really do a lot of stuff there. But you know what? We're going to start the bidding for a day with SWAT at $250. All right, there we go, $250. And you know what? Ask for the tactical vest. I hear that's very impressive, and it's slimming too. Do I hear $350? $350. Well, we were doing $50 increments. I'm sorry, $300. $300. $300. Thank you. All right, they're in the back. Nice. $350. Very nice. Do I hear $4? Wait, are you in SWAT? Oh, okay. I was like, that doesn't count. $450. Do I hear $450? Back over to you. All right, $450. I got $450 over here. You can make it a nice even 5. It'd be a really nice opportunity. $500. All right, there we go. $550. $550. Do we get $550? This would be a great way to go on a date too. Go on a date with SWAT. Honey, did you bring flowers for the tactical vest? You can put, $550. I got $500 right now. I'm looking for $550. $550. Oh, $550. Thank you. The lights are blinding. All right, now we got it over to you guys. You guys could pool all your money together, and do like a $600. $600? $600. All right. $650? We got $650 over to you? Yeah, $650. All right. Nothing says love like SWAT. $700. And believe it or not, I haven't really drunk anything. So there you go. All right. Gentlemen, the happy table. You guys were cheering yourselves earlier. I was listening. You guys pull the money together and then make it as an outing. How many people go on this thing? How many people go on the outing? Okay, so you go with a guest. We wanted to make that clear. So this could be a date thing, just in case you're. Happy anniversary, honey. We're going with SWAT. I'm not a comedian. I just make fun of things and I laugh at my own jokes. Okay, $750 to you. Come on, guys, pull it all together. Pull it all together. I'll say the name of your company again if you guys do 750. 700? I got 700 over here. All right, 700 going once. All right, I'll live with that. 725. 725, very nice. Chop that in half right away. Nice. 725. 750. I'll do it at 25. 750? 750, yes! Hopefully you guys are going to get married one day, and you could do it at the SWAT facility. I guess you could do it there. 775. Come on, I chopped it in half for you guys. 775. I got 750 going once. 750 going twice. This is better than a Rams or Raiders game. Actually, it'd be better than a Raiders game. Hey, it's not my fault they have a CHP guy as their quarterback over at the Raiders. He does look like a traffic officer. And no offense to traffic guys, but the stash, that stash that he's got, I don't know. And then it's Minshew. All right. 725. 750 once. 750 twice. Sold! All right. Now, we've got another opportunity for the really fun table over there. Instead of SWAT, you're going to go out there with LAPD air support. It's a fly-along. I believe there's cocktails and a very small stewardess who comes on the helicopter with you. I'm just kidding. All right, it's an LAPD fly-along. You get to go and look at that. They're going over Dodger Stadium. You see the Hollywood sign. You're really pissing off all the neighbors. Sorry, I said I wasn't going to cuss, but you know what? It's an amazing opportunity. It's a really once-in-a-lifetime thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to start the bidding for this at $500. Do I hear 500 in the back? Thank you very much. Do I hear 600? You already had your hand going up, so that's perfect. 600. 700. It's 2 people. Yes, thank you very much. It's 2 people. Although there's a weight limit, so I can't go with you. 700. I've got 600 here, 700. 700. Thank you very much. 800. 800 over here. Very nice. You guys are going to go on a great date. It's going to look great. 800. 900. Do I hear 900? 900. You're thinking about it. Oh my God, you're going to go on another date. 900 over there. All right. $1,000. We're crossing into 4 digits. $1,000. $1,000. I've got 900 over here. $1,000. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You get, all right, 1,000 in the back. Very nice. 1,100. 1,100. 1,100. I've got 1,000 right now. 1,100. You can take an enemy up there and kind of push him off the side too. I'm just suggesting, I'm a witness, not a judge. So, really. I've got 1,000 in the back. 1,100. If Chief Arcos had it, he could survey the whole thing, the whole city. I'm just saying. All right, $1,000. Jim, this could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, too. $1,000 once. $1,000 twice. Oh, 1,100! Wow! All right, 1,100. Sir, you have amazing glasses. They really, you got a great face that would look great in the helicopter. 1,200 over to you, sir. Is it 1,200? I've got 1,100 right now. Are you willing to come up to 1,200? All right, 1,200 is on the table. I'm looking for 1,200. Sir, were you hugging your wife or bidding? I'm not sure what you were doing there. I've got 1,100 right now. Do I hear 12? All right. 1,100 going once. 1,100 going twice. Oh my God, this is going to be an amazing now anniversary and birthday. Sold! 1,100. All right. The last thing we've got on the table is an Argentinian big game hunt. So this means you're going to chase a very large Argentinian man throughout Los Angeles. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Although the way this was written, one might think that. So I'm going to go with that. That seems much more exciting. DJ, can you come up here a little bit and help us again describe this amazing opportunity? And by the way, DJ's not Argentinian, so he's not going to be in the hunt.
Give me one moment, please.
No. All right. I'm going to do what I do, and that is to, again, we had 3 winners so far tonight. We had 3 winners tonight so far. Again, I would ask you to donate and make whatever kind of contribution you can. People that are wearing great-looking socks, those would be folks that you'd want to have donate, that would be great if you were able to donate, and you just put it Mr. Socks, so that, someone, it could be something as small as 25. It could be something, significant, like Jim did. We want to thank everyone who's really contributed. I see Robert Arcos win as anonymous. That's very nice. Your $20 contribution was tremendous. No, not really. It really was. But again, we're doing it. We're here tonight to celebrate these children and the amazing staff, and they need our support. And it's important that we continue to contribute. We're at $42.95 now. Oh, there's a guy, Jesse Nunez. He contributed more than Robert Arcos. But it's really important that we focus on the ability to do that. So again, you've got the little card, scan the QR code. That's the easiest way to do it. And we really want to make sure that you guys take full advantage of that opportunity. So one of the things that we want to make sure everyone understands is that all of these donations are tax deductible. Obviously, that's an important component. For those of you who are curious, the silent auction items, you're going to be notified. Obviously, the silent auction is over, and you'll be notified if you won those items. So hopefully, Christina didn't beat me on the little backpack. Yeah, I know. Well, there you go. Because you're good looking, mija. All right. And I have a face for radio. So, all right. We have our last item to go, and I apologize for not having that item here readily available. You know what? While we're waiting, do you think we could roll the video? Could we do that? Really? Okay. I have a very important announcement. Apparently, we're not going to chase down a very large Argentinian man. What we are going to do is we have another opportunity with SWAT, thanks to Assistant Chief Chow. So let's give him a big round of applause. So we sold the last one at $750. You guys were really anxious over there. Can you get me the $725, and you got another day with you got a day with SWAT if you guys are really stepping up at $725. You want me to start at $500? Okay. the accountancy firm of, no. All right, $500. We're going to start at $500. Do I hear 500? You guys asked for it. 500, all right. Do I hear 600? 600. The kids can't do any auction items. Do I hear 600? I have 500 right now. Do we hear 600? Some of you that were bidding and didn't win, this would be a great opportunity, like that table over there. 600, 600. It's a day with SWAT. Will there be live shooting, Assistant Chief? No, not at me. That's very true. Thank you. I will be running across the target range. I'm not very fast, so you're going to get a shot. 500 right now. Do I hear 600? All right. 500 going once. 500 going twice. 500. All right. All right. Now we have another opportunity for another LAPD air support fly-along. The gentleman with the amazing-looking glasses in the back table, you were at 1,000. Would you like to just automatically grab? All right! Woo! That's what I'm talking about. That's for the children. All right. So I'm going to let you guys know that we just raised, I'm sorry, I went to Loyola Marymount. It's going to take me a second here. I'm a poli-sci major. Sorry. We just raised $4,100. Give yourselves an amazing round of applause. Now, yes. So now we have our last auction item.
So it's for 4 hunters. Estancia Chischaca in Argentina.
Okay.
Flight is not included.
Okay.
It's an $8,000 value
Okay.
for those years. And then here's like the details, what's included.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So here's an amazing opportunity. It's a big game hunt for 4 hunters. So if you take 2 of your good friends and somebody you don't like, maybe only 3 people come back. It's a great opportunity. Its value is $8,000, okay? You can do it in 24, 25, or 26. You're gonna stay at a hacienda called Estancia Chiscaca. I'm not Argentinian, I don't make these names up. Oh,
That's where it's at.
yeah.
Because it just says a 5-star luxury resort.
It's a 5-star luxury resort. It rivals DJ's house. Let me tell you right now. So you basically have an incredible ratio of animals to hunters. So you're guaranteed some kind of a kill. You get 4 full hunting days with the guide, all the transportation in the hunting area. These are trophy class animals, so if you're a hunter, this is important. 5-star lodging. You basically get whatever you kill, you can import. You get a USDA certified trophy importer at your disposal. So there's a meet and greet with the animals. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, we're gonna take out Buffy. Okay. You get 3 meals a day, Argentinian meals a day, so I'm sure there's churrasco involved there. Wine and beer in moderation. So none of the staff can go to this one, right? And you get field preparation of your trophies, and all the ground transportation is provided from San Luis Airport. So it does not include your flights, but if you book now for 2026, you're gonna get an amazing deal on a flight to Argentina. So we will start with a minimum bid of $700. $700. You know, nothing says family vacation like a big game hunt. You can tell I'm in marketing. teach your children how to survive in the wild. You could leave them out on the hunt and you go back to the 5-star luxury resort. This would be an opportunity of a lifetime for your children as they run screaming from the animals. Okay. I have a, let's do this. Is anyone interested in bidding on this item? Because you're gonna get an amazing deal if you are a hunter. And again, I'm a witness, not a judge. That's what happens when you grow up in El Sereno. If anyone is interested in this, we can talk about this after and figure something out. But if you're looking to do this, it's an $8,000 value, and we could really get it for you for an amazing price. So we'll talk about that after. So let's give ourselves a round of applause for raising all that money. All right. Okay. So now what I'd like to do real quick is to introduce, you know, as we mentioned, PAL has done 20 years of restorative justice. We're at 5,145 now on our donations. Thank you very much, everyone. Again, let's keep that going. You know, we have a goal of 20 tonight, so with what we've done here at the live auction and with our donations, we're approaching $10,000. We're halfway there, so we'll see what we do with our silent auctions. But again, please continue to donate. That's very important. But what we'd like to do now is show you a video of the amazing 20 years of work. Are you guys ready in the back? Perfect. And it really shows you who the everyday heroes are with PAL and how they support youth and families. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Bill Fio, retired from LAPD for about 15 years. Came on LAPD in 1977, rose to the ranks, and got a terrific assignment in 2003 to be the captain in Hollenbeck. I met with Glenda and Lorraine regarding the youth programs, specifically the Pell program that they were running. And hearing them go over what the program entailed and what it offered to kids in the area, I right away bought in to what they were doing and how can we keep kids on the straight and narrow, if you will, away from the things that were going on in Hollenbeck and still today that we don't want our children being exposed to. So right away, my introduction to the Pell program was one where it was easy for me to get on board and be excited about. I do remember opening day of soccer. In the facility. I forget where we were, but kids were excited, everybody was excited, parents were excited. It's what you'd expect to see in a soccer program, and it was heartwarming for me to see that. Committing and having the opportunity to be involved with and support the Pell program was personal. I have cousins that grew up across the street from Hollenbeck Lake, so I spent quite a bit of my youthful years down here playing with my cousins, and so I was always in the area and as a kid, and I got a real good feeling about Hollenbeck, especially that park across the street where I spent a lot of time. But I also remember that at some point my uncle and aunt moved out of the area because the gang issues were so big, they felt their children would not have a chance if they didn't take them and move out. So I remember that, but it didn't strike me till later on the importance of making sure children, kids, get a chance, get an opportunity to be exposed to the right things, the right situations.
Hi, my name is Jim McDonald, and I've had the privilege to work with 3 organizations in Southern California: the Los Angeles Police Department, the Long Beach Police Department, and then as Sheriff of Los Angeles County. You know, when the opportunity came along, while I was still at LAPD, I agreed to join the board of the Hollenbeck Pals, and the reason I did that I had worked in Hollenbeck as a lieutenant. I wanted to be able to help an organization that was having a difficult time financially, but had so many tremendous people, so many committed people that were trying to move the ball forward. So I thought if I could be a help there, I wanted to do that. But whenever I think about moving forward with public safety in urban areas across America, first thing that comes to mind is the Hollenbeck PALs and the experience that I had working with PALs while I was with LAPD. I look back and the things that really resonate with me, I think just the value of the PALs program is to talk to young people, boys and girls who've come through the program, who started out very apprehensive or shy, or not sure what they were getting themselves into. And then over a short period of time, gaining confidence, gaining the ability to speak in front of others, and becoming leaders in their own right. And then to meet those young people today and to see what they've achieved, I just think that they're gonna be in a position to give back and to be able to support Hollenbeck PALs and other youth organizations throughout the nation. What a difference it makes. You know, we have so many young people that don't have people in their lives who are providing opportunities for them to be able to see what's beyond the horizon, to be able to look forward to something and have a kind of a game plan, a vision, and hope for the future. Really, those are the three things in my mind that every kid should have the opportunity to have, and to be able to work toward and look forward to something bigger than they see now.
Hi, my name is Carlos Clemente. I joined HPAL in 2000. And it was through the activities at HPAL that I was able to go cycling, kayaking, camping, going to multiple universities, that I was inspired to apply to multiple schools. In 2002, after completing my associate's degree, I applied to 25 schools. I was accepted to 23. I chose UCSD as the school for my bachelor's degree. In 2006, I started my job at San Diego Center for Children in a mental institution. And in 2007, I was awarded the Best Teacher and Group Leader Award because of all the skills that I learned from HPAL. In 2000, I was accepted to USC. In 2011, I got my master's degree in public administration and in nonprofit management. During that time, I was at HPAL creating a new database systems as well as completing my paperwork there. In 2015, I returned to San Diego Center for Children, working with adolescents in more intensive programming there. In 2017, I had a bike accident in San Diego, and I was unable to return to the work I used to do because I had problems, mental problems. After my brain injury, I returned to my family in Los Angeles as well as returned to HPAL. I returned to HPAL to help my brain develop and be able to go back to jobs similar to what I love to do, but because of my accident, I cannot do the same thing, so I have to think of ways of doing it different. And that's what HPAL is here for.
Hi, I'm Assistant Chief Blake Chow, LAPD, Office of Special Operations. The PAL program was just integral to what we were doing here at Hollenbeck. So I came to Hollenbeck as the captain in 2007. And at the time, this is the first area I'd worked that had a PAL program. But it was so important because here in Boyle Heights, we have a community of youth that we need to take under our wings and give, opportunities to and help develop leadership skills and get them involved in sports and things like that, because if we don't invest in our youth, then we're not investing in our future. And as an assistant chief, obviously, I have more responsibilities that are more citywide now. Our job on a citywide and a regional basis really is to take these kids up, take their families, lift them up, and give them opportunities to be successful in ways that they may not have had the Hollenbeck PAL program not been here. Again, like I tell kids, and I told them back in 2007 when I came in contact with them, you can be anything that you want to be, anything. If you want to be the president, you can be the president. You want to be a doctor, you can be a doctor. You want to be a police officer, you can be a police officer. Sometimes though, it takes us working together with the community and their families to give them extra opportunities so that they can see that vision and actually say, yeah, you know what, I can do that. And that's really kind of what our program and the PAL program has been. And at the time, there was a few PAL programs around, but Hollenbeck definitely was one of the premier PAL programs in the city that has been replicated many times over now.
Hollenbeck is kind of home. I always say I grew up in the department here. I spent 11 years here out of 33 and a half years on the department. In 2010, when I got to Central Bureau, as the Deputy Chief Commanding Officer, I got a lot of requests to meet with organizations, people, and I was trying to get out to see as much of the community as I could. And I received a phone call from Hollenbeck Pals, and I said, well, you know, I'm actually free. How about if I just stop by? And so I came over to Hollenbeck Pals, and I was looking around, and you were explaining, like, you have one room where this is where the computers were going to be. You know, you were working on things other than sports, which I thought was really key. You know, a lot of the homes around here, that was like the only computer the kids had access to. After speaking with Lorraine and Brooksy, who worked me pretty hard, they were like, Cal Worthington selling me a car. I bought into it, and I said, okay, hey, this is great, I'm in. What do you need? A little bit later, after we had a relationship, he told me about their Get It Straight program, I think it is, which is basically a diversion program. One of the things that I spoke to our religious councils were, but that there's a lot of kids that are on the verge of getting in trouble. And sometimes it's like tiny little stuff. You know, and our system's not set up for those kids. It's set up for the kids who get in big trouble. And so that's at the tail end. What we were really lacking as a department and as a city was, what are we gonna do with kids that were just starting to get in trouble or they may get in trouble? When Hollenbeck Pals came to me with the concept, and they had it formalized, because nobody had formalized anything yet, you brought this program up, why not that we have the kid, and we have a year to file the case, to say, you have to do this, comply with this program, and if you do, then you're not gonna get arrested, you're not gonna get filed on, and you're not gonna have a juvenile record or anything. So you'll get a clean start, so to speak, and maybe get a different perspective and get involved in stuff. I said, oh man, I don't have to reinvent the wheel. I can just steal the hubcap and use their program, and let's replicate this within Central Bureau. And so that was the goal, was to get that going within the Bureau. I just thought that this is something that's different and that'll work towards the kids, and we don't have to put a red mark on every kid's record in life. You know, the interactions with the kids was always, I would call it priceless, and I don't want to sound hokey. Lorraine was able, and Brooks, you were able to get a lot of kids, and we exposed them to horses. And so we explained to them about caring for the horses, and that was the first time some of them had ever seen horses up close. Kids were really excited, just like I would have been back then. And then a couple of them were brave enough, they got on the saddles and they rode. So I thought it was always important for me and my officers to always be approachable, talk to the kids, because you never know when you're going to influence someone.
Hola, mi nombre es Concepción Blancarte. Yo estoy aquí en este programa PAL desde el año 2013. Soy una madre que trabaja y estoy al pendiente de ellas. Pues yo en ese tiempo sentía que el estudio era muy importante para ellas. Es muy importante para ellas hasta ahorita. Y quería que se enfocara más. Y sus calificaciones por jugar no iban muy bien. Entonces ahí es donde yo entré en acción y dije, ¿qué hago? Y ya vine y me informé en la policía, y ya en la policía me ayudaron a meterme al programa. Han participado 3 de mis hijas en este programa. La más grande se llama Daphne. Ella estuvo aquí en este programa de Pulse, y también el Light Camera Action, junto con su hermana Leslie, es más chica que Daphne. Y aquí Brooklyn es la menor. Estuvieron todas, las 3 estuvieron en los 2 programas. Como en el 2017 entró Leslie aquí a la Cámara Action y hice el programa de padres, el cual me ayudó mucho a estar un poco más unida a ella, porque a veces ni nos hablábamos en casa, y ese programa nos ayudó mucho a estar un poco más unidas. Este programa las ayudó a ser muy responsables, a enfocarse un poco más en cada decisión que hacen, que toman, se han dado cuenta que no se pueden tomar malas decisiones porque hay consecuencias fatales. Yo sé que en su momento mis hijas me odiaban porque las metí al programa. Pero ahorita, ya que han madurado, la más grande, ella dice, mami, gracias por estar ahí. Gracias porque muchas cosas no hubiera hecho sin ti. Y pues tengo que darme un espacio porque como trabajo estoy ahí, quiero estar al pendiente de ellas. Y pues yo invito a la comunidad para que estén aquí presentes. Es bueno, se acerca uno más a sus hijos, los conoce un poquito más.
I'm Robert Arcos. I'm a retired assistant chief from the Los Angeles Police Department. I had an extraordinary career serving this city. In 2016 to 2018, I served as the deputy chief of Operations Central Bureau. And this is where I started working very closely with Hollenbeck Powell. And it gave me great pride in the work that they were doing and the model of work they were doing around restorative justice with Get It Straight. And I just completely became enamored with the program, and I was trying to do everything I could as the chief of the Bureau to really replicate that across the city through my influence and really through just showing what the program does as far as its results. It's not easy. It's hard. It's hard work, and putting these kids through this program with their parents really, I think, is building healthy relationships for the future, which serves our communities for the greater good. And I could not be prouder to say I had a little bit a part of the work, but really all the credit goes to everyone who was invested in the PAL program and the service to the communities. Just so rewarding, the time spent around those kids. I did want to share one experience most recently listening to JC speak to us at an event and him give his speech about his journey and really what the PAL program did for him. I mean, I think that is the testament to it all. It's more than just bringing the kids to the station or to the division to do the extracurricular activities and to be involved and engaged with the work. For me, when I reflect back to my own childhood, it's about second chances. And the second chances that are provided both to our kids and to their parents about really understanding what it is to work together through this struggle for these kids and to help them communicate to their parents what they're feeling is, I think, that is a difference maker. It is about second chances with our kids and in our communities, and the work that was being done really was a model program.
Hello, my name is Teresa Cruz.
I lied, that was more than 12 minutes, I'm sorry. But that was a very heartfelt and very important opportunity to give you a sense of all the work and all of the effort that goes into creating this organization, right? And to sustaining this organization and some of the vision that it took to really create what is an amazing program for the children, the community, and the parents in the community. So what I'd like to do now is tell you guys that we really should continue to donate. Do we have our donation ticker up? Can we put that up real quick? We're at $52.45. All right. My LMU math, where I think we've cleared 10,000, so give yourselves a big round of applause. So tonight, we're also here to raise some money, but to also honor the many folks that have contributed to the success of this organization. So I would like to invite up to the stage Glenda and our very, 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 very amazing Executive Director, Lorraine Garcia. Come on.
Thank you, everyone. And so I'd like to bring up to the stage Deputy Chief Jose Perez. But before doing that, Jose, I just wanted to thank you. When Glenn and I got to meet with Deputy Chief Perez at the time, he right away wanted to help not only support us, but to help us raise money so that we could expand this program. Chief, thank you so much.
Oh, okay. Sorry. The next gentleman I want to bring up is when I joined LAPD when I was 41. I went through the academy at 41 and I wanted to become a detective, and God had other plans for me. So I ended up in PAL, and when we started the nonprofit, I actually, as a P2, went to Chief McDonald, Assistant Chief McDonald, and told him about our program, and he was sold on it, and he came out to our programs, he spoke to our kids. He's an amazing individual, loving man that cares about the community and the kids and the families. Jim?
And next, I'd like to bring up Assistant Chief Blake Chow, who at the time was our captain. And Blake, I just want to thank you for all of your support in allowing us to expand our programs where we were able to launch our live camera action program.
The next gentleman I want to bring up is when I first went to Hollenbeck and I became part of the PAL program, I walked into the Crow office and there stood this very handsome man. And it was like I had soccer flyers in my hand, and I was like, he's like, "Hi," he says, "I'm Bill." And I was like, "Hi, I'm Brooksy." And I said, "Hey, do you want to become a soccer coach?" And he's like, "No." He said, "You know, I've done that in the past, but I didn't realize I was talking to the new captain of Hollenbeck." So I was embarrassed afterwards, but he's a great gentleman. He's been very supportive with everything that we've done in the program, and he had been there for our soccer openings and our other classes that we had. Bill?
And last but not least, I don't even know where to start. Bobby, you know, Glenn and I were able to meet numerous times with you. But as our deputy chief, I just want to thank you for believing in us, because in 2019, we became the formal diversion program for Hollenbeck, which allowed us to expand to Rampart, Central, Southeast, and Southwest. Thank you so much, Bobby.
Say something. Where's Jesse? I gave $500, Jesse. Guilted me.
And that concludes our evening. Thank you so much again for joining us, and thank you for all of the command staff of LAPD that really helped Hollenbeck PAL be the #1 PAL throughout the city, and for allowing us to be able to do the work that we do day in and day out.
Thank you, everybody.